Hey guys, I want to talk about how you and I can have a life-changing encounter with God. Do you know that every day we can have that? We can. And I want to look over the next several videos at one story in the Bible and what it teaches us about how we can encounter something, encounter the divine that will change our life in powerful ways. The story is in John's Gospel, chapter 4, and it's about a woman that goes to a well. The first place I want to talk about that we can encounter God, if we're open to it, is in the ordinary. You know, going to the well is what people did like every day, right? Every day was how you needed to get the water that you needed for that day. And so sometimes the truth is, though, we miss God in the ordinary everydayness of our life. He's there if we were open to discovering Him. In fact, all it might take is just a prayer. God, help me to discover You in the ordinary of today. Could you pray that prayer? It would make a difference. You'd be amazed at how you'll see God in the ordinary. The other thing we see God in here in this story is in the unusual. Can you imagine this woman as she walks to the well and sees this guy that she's never seen before sitting by the well? She could have been afraid. She could have said, I'm not going to that well. That guy's there and I don't know him. But she kept going. And because she kept going, she encountered God. Can we look for God maybe in the unusual circumstances of our life? Just kind of pause and ask the question, wow, what might God be saying to me through this situation that's different than normal? The other thing that happens in the story is that this woman encounters Jesus at the place of pain in her life. Because this conversation in John 4 reveals that all is not well with this woman in her life. And yet, that doesn't drive her away from encountering God. It actually is the place she encounters God, is in the pain. Do you know that in the pain points of your life, if you bring them to God and keep coming to Him, that's where you can encounter Him the most? So I'm going to challenge you to ask God in your life right now to give you the wisdom to discover Him in the ordinary, in the unusual, and in the points of pain. We're going to continue this discussion of how to encounter God in future videos. I hope you watch all of them. And I hope that today you'll focus on the idea of asking God to give you the wisdom to discover Him.